Well done, a good positive start to pre-season there. The lads look sharp out there.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, a lot of good performances. All in all, we got a clean sheet and everybody got 45 minutes. Showed the work that we've been doing this week. It's been a tough week, a lot of hard running and good intense football. Thought the lads, I don't think there was anybody looked rusty or anything. I thought we looked sharp and fit, and there's more to come.
Great to see Sholo Amiobi and John Stead get goals so early as well, isn't it? It must be great for their confidence.
Yeah, I mean both of them look brilliant in running. Very strong runners. I mean for their ages as well, they're very fit and they look after themselves, and it's something that we inspire to. Especially young players, seeing players like that doing what they do day in day out. It's fantastic for people to look upon.
Great opportunity for people like yourself making your first run out in Notts colours, and also people like Terry Hawkridge. What was it like to make your debut in this sort of environment?
Yeah, it's good. Like I say, I feel like I've really settled. The lads are great and made you feel really welcome. But I'm old enough now, to understand what it's about. Like you've got to impress, and you've always got to impress when you come to new places. And it's also important to gel with the lads. But like I say, Tel's a great lad as well, and everybody is working together well.
Strange dynamic, isn't it, where you have 1-11 for the first 45 and then 1 for the second, and people will be saying, well, we're 5-0 up at half time and then we only scored 1 after the break, but obviously it's difficult to keep the momentum going from that first half when it's a totally new 11.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you look, like you could say, like you look at the first 20 minutes and it was a bit and then all of a sudden you start settling down and then putting your passes together, and you get properly warm, and you start moving well, and then they can't live with you and stuff with the passes and the interchanges of play that we're doing. But it's always hard when the team's got 5-0 up at half time, and then we come on, and like I say, we've got to get going then, and we should have scored a lot more than we had. We created a lot of chances. I don't think our keeper even touched the ball into the second half, but it's not about that. It's about, like you say, the 45 minutes and getting your legs moving and getting good game time in your legs.
Touched on it earlier, but you've had about a week of pre-season training here at Notts now. What are your overall impressions so far? Yeah,
very good. I'm going to be very quietly confident about this year. I like everything about the place. Like I said, I spoke to you earlier in the week, like the energy and what the gaffer's bringing and his coaching staff. There's a real seriousness, but also like a real enjoyment to it. Everything's intense but sharp. Lots of touches on the ball, lots of good physical contact, and then the runs at the end and stuff. And you get moaning and stuff, but that's part and parcel of it. But everybody's together and everybody's working hard, and it's a good team spirit that I feel that's here.
You mentioned the manager there. I presume when you've got somebody of Kevin Nolan's stature within the game and you come into work for him, you've got an idea of what he's going to be like on the training ground. Has he lived up to your expectations, and is there anything different about him that you thought might not be his sort of character?
No, you've only got to look at him and look at his career. How can you not respect that? If you don't respect that, then you don't know football. We play football to try and get to the top level, and he's done that. Same as Smudge. Every day you've got to try and impress these people. If you don't want to do that, then you're in the wrong sport, and you shouldn't be playing sport, to be honest. But seeing people like that, it excites you almost, because if you feel like you're impressing them, then you're doing something right. They know the game. They know the game inside out. They know all the little tricks and whatnot, and it's great for me. I'm 30 years of age, but I feel like I'm learning every day with him. And same with Tomo and Norm, Mark Crossley. Every little bit of information that they give is very good, very knowledgeable, and hopefully everybody takes it all in, and we can implement it on a Saturday.
So that's the first game of pre-season scratched off the list. It tends to go in phases, doesn't it, with pre-season, where you get the first week out of the way, then you start doing more of different things. What do you think's going to hold in store next week in the run-up to the Baseford game?
Probably I'd say we do. Well, to be honest, we've had the balls out quite a lot all week, so I'd probably say more of the same. Maybe the running might come down a bit shorter, sharper stuff, more intense. Less rest. So you're constantly you're breathing a bit while you're working. That's what I'd say a lot more football, probably a lot more tactical stuff will start coming into it as well. So It's exciting. Like I say, the training sessions done so far have been really good.